Welcome, my friends, to a place where we share inspiration and positivity. Welcome, friends, to our video dedicated to La Porta Rossa. Let's dive right in and uncover its wonders. La Porta Rossa is an Italian noir television series created by Carlo Lucarelli and Giampiero Rigosi for Rai Fiction. It premiered on Rai 2 on February 22, 2017 and concluded on February 1, 2023, having aired 32 episodes over 3 seasons. The pilot episode attracted the largest audience of the night, amassing 3.284 million viewers, more than double the network average at the time. The series was praised for being the only mainstream TV crime series that resembles genre literature and not a mainstream TV drama. Its modern and demanding visuals and dark setting, but its second season was criticized as excessively distressing. In the next phase, we'll be immersing ourselves in the realm of series overview and exploring its real-world applications. Triste. Leonardo Cagliostro Guanciale, an impulsive police commissioner not at all inclined to follow procedures and directives dictated by his superiors, is investigating the most difficult case of his career, his own murder. In fact, Cagliostro was killed during a solitary police action, but instead of walking through the red door leading to the afterlife, he chose to stay in the earthly world, thus becoming a ghost, to find his killer. This is the only way he'll be able to save his estranged wife, Magistrate Anna Maria Gabriella Pescian, who, according to some visions that Cagliostro has been having since his death, will be murdered by the same killer during the Christmas season. He is helped by Vanessa Rossic Valentina Romani, a 17-year-old student who finds out she can communicate with the dead and is the only one who can see and hear him, and Jonas Sola Andrea Bosca, a fellow ghost who helps Cagliostro to get used to his new condition. Cagliostro soon finds out that his killer, most likely, is one of his colleagues, who would therefore be leading a double life linked to the trafficking of a new lethal drug plaguing Triste, the Red Ghost, that the commissioner was investigating just before being killed. However, all of his colleagues seem to have something to hide and therefore are all possible suspects. Even Antonio Perez Etabasi, Anna's colleague who has always been in love with her and always harbored a mutual, or concealed hatred towards Cagliostro, and Anna's father, Elvio Tommaso Radno, who never approved of their wedding, seem to have skeletons in their closets. In the next segment, we'll be exploring Maine and its implications for our subject matter. Gabriella Pescian as Anna Maria, Cagliostro's magistrate wife Lino Guanciale as Leonardo Leo Cagliostro, an impulsive police commissioner Valentina Romani as Vanessa Rossic, a 17-year-old high school student who can communicate with the dead. In this part of the video, we'll be delving deeper into recurring and analyzing its key components. Gaetano Bruno as Diego Paoletto, policeman, and Cagliostro's colleague Elena Radonisic as Stella Mariani, policewoman, and Cagliostro's former lover Pier Paolo Spolin as Philip Vesna, Venus's friend Cecilia Dozzi as Eleanor Paizzi, Venus's mother Alessia Barella as Stefania Paizzi, Venus's Aunt Lavinia Longhi as Beatrice Meyer, Anna's sister Daniela Scarlatti as Adele Meyer, Anna's mother Antonio Girardi as Stefano Rambelli Seasons, Deputy Commissioner who was like a father figure to Cagliostro Fausto Schiappa as Valerio Lorenzi Seasons, Cagliostro's colleague and best friend Etabasi as Antonio Perez Seasons, Anna's colleague Pia Lancetti as Patrizia Duranti Seasons, Raphael's mother Paola Benexi as Caterina Lorenzi Seasons, Valerio's wife Massimo Palozzini as Don Giulio Giannini Seasons, Pastor and Valerio Lorenzi's confessor Tommaso Radno as Elvio Meyer Seasons, Anna's father Andrea Bosca as Jonas Sola Seasons, a ghost who helps Cagliostro after his passing Carmine Ricino as Federico Testa Seasons, a medium who earns Venus's trust Ivan Zerbinati as Albertini Seasons, Raniero Monaco di Labio as Raffaele Girardi Season 1, a rich guy who dates Vanessa for a while Roberto Guedes as Davide Rambelli Season 1, Stefano's son Yulia Mayarchik as Helena Cassian Season 1, stripper and Cagliostro's former informant Katrina Marlin as Helk Season 1, Pyrrhus's girlfriend Federica Giarallo as Ilaria Season 1, Venus's friend Sandra Franzo as Mrs. Raspadori Season 1, Eduardo Ribato as Eugenio Pertusi Il Mescano Season 1, drug trafficker Santo Bellina as Michelle Rizzo Season 1, drug trafficker Sergio Leone as Ragusa Season 1, Fortunato Salino as Marco Giamont Season 2, Deputy Commissioner Antonia Liscova as Sylvia Piss Season 2, Jonas's girlfriend Carmine Ricchino as Federico Season 2, waiter and Venus's friend, also able to communicate with the dead Raffaello Ray as Lucia Bagotti Season 2, journalist and Paoletto's lover Alessandro Avrone as Matteo Silvestrin Season 2, Enrico's son Benedetto Samati as Arica Giamont Season 2, Marco Giamont's daughter Claudio Coronadisi as Mauro Breziga Season 2, criminal Ivan Franek as Emin Vesna Season 2, Philip's father Foster Russo Alessi as attorney Scavianti Season 2, Rambelli's defense lawyer Luciano Virgilio as Renato Silvestrin Season 2, Anita Krobos as Lana Vesna Season 2, Philip's mother Georgia Sinisi as Dr. Poropat Season 2, Alessandro Mizzi as Gloria Season 2, Anna Melito as Regina Season 2, Fulvio Falzarano as Judge Tagliaferri Season 2, Leonardo De Toll as Cesare Season 2, Eugenio Popoglia Season 2, Linda Gennari as Daria Season 2, Paoletto's wife Francesca Migliaccio as Bevan Season 2, Alessandro Piovani Season 2, Michelle Shermy as Joseph Struna Season 2, Veronica Logan as Deputy Prosecutor Longhi Season 2, Roberto Citrin as Vittorio Alessi Season 2, Prosecutor Paolo Mozzarelli as Luca Levini Season 3, Custodian of the Parapsychology Study Center Nicola Pannelli as Professor Gabriella Breda Season 3, Roberto Zaibetti as Ludovico Muric Season 3, Mauro Cudinoli as Special Commissioner Pero Furlan Season 3, Kotia Greco as Inspector Simona Barbieri Season 3, Eugenio Krylov as Andrea Don Season 3, Stella's stepbrother Alessandro Schiobbo as Giordano Season 3, Giulia Sangiorgi as Xenia Muric Season 3, Venus's new best friend Leonardo Guinea as Nicole Muric Season 3, Valentina Munif as Federica Season 3, Venus's former best friend and Philip's girlfriend Francesca Bovara as Vittorio Season 3, G.C. Fra Leonardo as Prosecutor Camparisi Season 3, Francesca Gusmata as Amaltio Season 3, Emma Abrami as Vanessa Cagliostro Season 3, Leonardo and Anna's daughter. Let's now venture into the realm of production and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. The series production started in 2015, and its working title was L'Overic di Anna. Creator Carlo Lucarelli described the writing process as particularly long because we were told it was too thriller, too little melodramatic, too fantasy or too little fantasy. Originally set in Turin, Piedmont, it was moved to Trieste, Friuli Venezia Giulia, at the suggestion of director Carmine Elia, who had already shot a movie there in 2003. Screenwriters Giampiero Rigosi and Sofia Arcerelli visited the city in October 2015 to adapt the script to the setting. Filming took place from February 29 to July 9, 2016 in locations such as the Porto Vecchio, the Melara district, Piazza Unit Zipolia and the Canal Grande, while a mountain scene was filmed for 2 days in Ravascletto. La Porta Rossa marked Lino Guanciale's first leading role. To play Cagliostro, the actor watched The Sixth Sense and River, and reread Thomas Mann and Fyodor Dostoevsky, likening his character to Ivan Karamazov, who gets crazy when he cannot give himself a logical explanation of the world. Originally planned to last for 1 season only, it was renewed thanks to the positive audience reception, with Rai Fiction director Eleonora Andretta confirming there would be a second season the day after the broadcast of the first season finale. The script reading was held on May 21, 2018, while filming took place from May 28 to October 20 in Trieste and at the Angres estate in Cormans. The third and final season, directed by Gianpaolo Tescari, was confirmed on January 24, 2019 when Trieste and the FVG Film Commission renewed their collaboration to film movies, TV series and documentaries in the city. Lino Guanciale further confirmed it on March 20, breaking his own rule of leaving a series after 2 seasons. Filming was supposed to start in January 2020, but was postponed because of the COVID-19 lockdowns in Italy. It ultimately took place from August 30 to December 8, 2021. Filming locations included Palazzo Casciati as the police headquarters, the Porto Vecchio, the office in a power plant, Palazzo Vivant, the bathing establishment Asenia in Trieste, and the Rupin Piccolo quarry in Somico. Later in July it was confirmed as part of the Rai television schedule. It started airing on January 11. Now, we shift our focus to original soundtrack, a topic that deserves our attention. The series' soundtrack is composed by Stefano Lentini and performed by the Rai National Symphony Orchestra, conducted by Emanuele Bossi. It was mixed at Air Studios by Jeff Foster and mastered by John Webber. The opening theme, It's Not Impossible, was composed by Stefano Lentini and Charlie Winston. The soundtrack albums for the first 2 seasons were made available for digital download, and a CD was included in each season DVD box. The soundtrack for the 3rd season was performed by the Rome Orchestra and released digitally on January 11, 2023. Amongst its 14 tracks, the album includes a new version of the opening theme, It's Not Impossible, and a remastering by Lentini of the 2nd movement from Beethoven's Symphony No. 7. Brace yourself for a captivating discussion on critical response as we explore its nuances and implications. La Repubblica's Antonio Di Pollina opined that La Porta Rossa is the only mainstream TV crime series that resembles genre literature and not a mainstream TV drama. Vanity Fair Italia's Mario Manca wrote that the series, characterized by intrigues to unravel, pending loves to clarify, and a quadrille of twists to cushion, stage story of borders, of limits, of universes, and of conflicts like we haven't seen in a long time. The adventures of the ghost-style ghost played by Lino Guanciale, strong and magnetic even though transparent and in the form of an ectoplasm, in fact, possess something magical, a sort of intrinsic strength. Ligs Paulo Stora believed that ability to masterfully blend supernatural and crime without damaging none of the 2 genres is something that must serve as a lesson to those who want to propose stories with a new flavor. Movie Player's Stefano Coxi gave the 1st season 3.5 stars out of 5, defining it as an important experiment in the production landscape of Italian fiction. He praised the modern and demanding visuals and the narrative that plays on the alternation of thriller, noir, romance and fantasy, often finding a resource in the alternating editing that underlines the highlight of each episode. Actors and actresses often move at night in a tree swept by wind and rain, while the dark places of the characters' souls twist in the half-light where nothing is what it seems. Davide Maggiet's Stefania Stefanelli criticized the 2nd season plot as forced, complex and excessively distressing. Avenia's Andrea Fagioli wrote that the series' novelty had already run out a bit with its 2nd season, and that the story needed to be renewed with less action, more introspection, studies of characters' psychology and new mysteries. Let's now venture into the realm of ratings and explore the fascinating intricacies it holds. The series premiere of La Porta Rossa on February 22, 2017 was the most watched program of the night, amassing 3.284 million viewers, or a 13% rating, more than double the network average. The ratings continued to rise episode after episode, and the penultimate one of the 1st season recorded a 14.4% viewership rating with 3.399 million viewers. The series was one of the most streamed programs on Rai Play as well. Its audience was mainly composed of females, 63%, while 62% of the viewers were over 55. The 2nd season premiered on February 13, 2019 as one of the most anticipated shows of the year, amassing 3.043 million viewers, or a 12.5% rating. Compared to the 1st season, it recorded slightly lower ratings, also affected by the simultaneous broadcasting of the football championships on Rai 1, and the finale was watched by 2.807 million viewers, a 12.4% viewership rating. The third season started airing 3 years later, with its premiere recording an 8.01% rating for 1.577 million viewers, a good result considering the changed viewers' habits and TV ratings since its premiere. The series finale achieved a 6.9% rating for 1.341 million viewers. Episodes equal 12 start equal February 13, 2019 start rating equal 3.043 end equal March 20, 2019 end rating equal 2.807 start equal January 11, 2023 episodes equal 8 start rating equal 1.577 end February 1 end rating. Our focus now turns to accolades, an important aspect of our discussion. La Porta Rossa won an award at the 2018 Shorts International Film Festival for promoting Trieste in Italy and worldwide. Its soundtrack was a contender for Best Original Score and Best Song for Film at the 2017 Tenerife International Film Music Festival. As we venture forward, let's take a closer look at home media releases and its impact on our understanding. The first 2 seasons were released on DVD in Region 2. They include behind-the-scenes featurettes, a photo gallery, a video clip, and the original soundtrack CD. Your feedback helps me improve, so please take a moment to leave a comment or review.